Lazy Maxing is back! We're back to Lazy Maxing. We are no longer only doing game reviews. We are getting back to some AI slop maxing as we need to. Today, the Lazy Maxer returns to his craft. As we can all see, as we can all take a look at, we have a group full of games. We have tons of projects, right? I've made lots of AI slop, and y'all, I have been learning through doing these game reviews what not to do. Y'all are teaching me what not to do. Y'all are teaching me how bad AI slop looks. So I'm trying to sidestep that. I'm not trying to have trash AI slop. I want to make good AI slop. And you might say that's impossible. My friend, we're going to make it possible. We're going to make the best AI slop you ever seen. Now, everybody, I got to pull up the YouTube chat. And we're going to start prompted away on some AI slaves. And the AI slaves are going to do this. And this guy calling me a yapper is going to be muted as he was earlier. He's put in a corner in timeout. And now here we go. The AI slop factory is back cooking. So today, everyone, I want to open up my games and just kind of take a look around the factory at all the slop we have produced. Because the slop needs work. The slop needs to be refinement. The slop needs to be improved. Because I don't want it looking like y'all's AI slop games. I want it to look good. So we going to improve it. We going to send this link out to everybody. Because everybody needs to know the Lazy Maxer is in the business. At content ping. Here we go. We're going to ping the Discord. Not at everyone. Fine. Won't piss them off twice in a day. At everyone. Not at everyone. At content ping. Lazy Maxing live yet again, and we are back at it. Yes, we will continue game reviews, don't you worry. Both are going to be going on. So guys, game reviews are showing us that there's a lot of problems with AI slop maxing, right? Because when we're AI slop maxing, the thing is, every single game needs good onboarding. Every single game needs a good tutorial. And we're seeing that tutorial maxing is not exactly most developers' forte. They find it boring. But that is the only way that the game becomes good. People don't know how to play without a good tutorial. Okay, so we're going to look at this. Hang on, I'm going to open an alt on another web browser. So I'm going to open an alt. Because, guys, you need an alt to test your onboarding. Okay, real talk. We need an alt for this. Okay, so I'm opening my alt. Let's see if I can open. Can I open Chrome? Chrome is broken. Can I open ChatGPT Atlas? Can I just open a damn web browser that isn't my main web browser? I think Atlas was deprecated. Didn't they get rid of it? I think they did. I think they did, boy. So I can't even use Atlas. But, hold up. I need to quit this program. Guys, I don't know if I can get on an alt. I can just test my onboarding and tutorials in my games. I hope you make it one day, deadass. I hate when people say, why people dislike your game so stupid and for no reason. Hey, it happens. You know what? It's time to Lazy Max properly. So guys, this game sucks. It's AI slop. If I were to sit here and criticize my own games on a game review, a lot of them would suck. I would have to give myself a 1 out of 10, a 2 out of 10, a 3 out of 10. And we can't be doing that no more. The Lazy Maxer Supreme needs to be setting an example of how to Lazy Max properly. So what we gonna do is we gonna open recent. We gonna open, and I know this might lag my computer, but we gonna open something called, where is it? It's called Survive a Plane Crash for Admin Abuse. Okay. So guys, we gonna bear with us. We gonna set this computer up. I don't have no Lazy Maxing games open because I not been Lazy Maxing, and that's fine, right? Because we've been working on these streams. And the streams for the game reviews are fun as hell. And they make money. But I also got to work on my own games. You know what I mean? I got to work on my own projects. So let me see. We got to go to Plane Crash. Guys, we are going to have this AI slave make this game proper. Because what we've been learning is if this was a game review, my game would be failing the first test. How do I board the plane? Okay, this board now, like I'd be sitting here reviewing it saying this shit sucks. So I have to be honest with myself. My own games suck sometimes. Most of the time, my AI slop sucks. So I have to admit it. We're going to make the AI slop better, okay? So I pass my own tests, all right? So we gonna do it. So guys, we got, I don't know how long my Claude sub lasts, but we got a Claude sub. Let's give him the harsh, brutal feedback on this trash game that he needs. No, why did you guys not tell me that there's no audio? You guys got to be faster about this. Nobody, when I joined the game, told me that. Did it just go off or what? Bro, you guys are pissing me off, not telling me that the audio isn't there. I've been yapping this whole time at Claude. You guys got to be faster about this. Guys, I hate my Mac. This is a big fuck you, Mac. Mac sucks. This Mac sucks. I hate it because it was not telling me that the audio was that. And guess what it did? It took the audio away. Okay, whatever. We're not going to crash out too hard. We're going to get it to work. So we're trying to just improve my game so we are not hypocrites. We're not hypocrisy maxing. I'm trying to upgrade the plain game. I'm going to do a bounded update to these games, right? Because these AI slaves are screwing things up, right? And we cannot be making the mistakes y'all are making in your AI Slop Max games. Yeah, I thought you thought your AirPods weren't working. Well, thanks for letting me know, bro, because that's the thing. You guys got to let me know faster. But anyway, here's what we're going to do, guys. So I'm checking across the whole portfolio. You know, the lazy maxing business has to continue on. I need to do something. Hold up. Let me open something. Let's see. So I need... Hang on. We need to do something, okay? So I need to track this whole portfolio. So let me open an app. This is my note-taking app, so I need to open up the note I can actually show you, not my private insider documentation of the method and the business. But what we going to show you is a new note. Basically, we going to map all the games, right? We going to map all the games, okay? So, let's see. Hold up. I'm going to show my screen again in a second. Where is domains? Let's see. Here it is. Games, boom. Okay, game ideas, active games. Okay, active games. Yeah. We're gonna open this. We're gonna open this sucker. So this is an app I vibe coded for note taking. It's pretty good. But here's the thing, right? I need to get my head straight because we got so many games going. I'm worried I'm losing track of them. We have Be a Firework, right? We got Be a Firework dead. But Be a Firework, yeah, I need to organize my thoughts. So, guys, we going to map this out. So, we got Be a Firework. We got Ride a Nuke. And Ride a Nuke was basically, you know, it was a transmutation, a transformation of the other game. It was basically me converting Be a Firework into a new game, right? So, everybody, this is how it's done, right? You make one AI slop, you turn it into another AI slop. But, I mean, a lot of devs, there were some devs who said, you know, this game is your best. I mean, some devs told me that on Twitter. All your games suck, but this one's the best. So I guess apparently all my games suck and Ride a Nuke is actually good. Make that make sense, son. That don't make no logic. Your games suck. Oh, but this one's good. Okay? Either all of them suck or not all of them suck, buddy. But let's see. We got Survive a Plane Crash for admin. This is the one I have open. So, guys, I need to take a look at our stats for our 250 highly engaged users. Because here's the thing, right? We got to open all the games, all the AI slop. We got to open up the, let's see. We got to open up the analytics on the slop. So we got to open up the analytics. Let's see. Open up the analytics. Boom. We're going to open up the analytics on every game, right? And what we're going to do is not check the bad analytics because the analytics are bad. We don't talk about that. But we are going to take a look at effectively what our highly engaged users is, because all it matters is getting the game to kids, right? All it matters is cash grab maxing kids, right? And making money from people who are under 16, because nobody over 16 wants to play these games, apparently. So guys, we need to make this, this one, Be a Firework. Be a Firework is at let's see, 85 highly engaged users, okay? So we got 85 out of 250 on this game, okay? So let's see, we need to crop this image. I can crop images in my app. I like my mapping note-taking app. It's pretty nice. Context Map is a useful app. But anyway, we're going to check that. We're going to do this. Okay, so we got 85. Okay, so we're going to put that right here because that's the only metric that matters. Okay, and then the next one. So we got Ride a Nuke. Don't look at my shitty stats. Do not look at them. Mr. Finn, I appreciate you with a $2 donation, man. That's nice of you. What are we lazy maxing today? Everything. We're lazy maxing everything because I am turning the slop factory back on and we're touching base on every damn base. And we're making sure the machine is set up properly because we have so many games. I'm like, all right, hold up. Let me just take a look at all the games we got. Okay, so this one's Ride a Nuke. And guess what? We're going to review everything because I got to decide what deserves my time and attention. What deserves my focus? Because I think that what deserves my focus, and let me just move these over here, right? What deserves my focus is probably my voxel maxed games. All of them are lazy max, right? But what deserves my focus is probably voxel maxing. Which, if you don't know what voxel maxing is, oh boy, do I have news for you. But voxel maxing, basically, we're making some games called, let's see, we got a game called Fairy Build, and we have another game called, what is it called? It's called Build to Survive Zombies. These games are dead, but, well, they're actually not out, so that's why they're dead. Build to Survive Zombies is only public for testing. It's not actually public, so I'm going to make that private, because this isn't actually supposed to be out anymore, because y'all dislike bombers, disliking a game that's in production. They ain't even done. Damn, brutal. Brutal mofos. So we private it for you. But don't you worry, when you publish a game, you should probably just publish it under a new place if you share it to people anyway. But anyway, so what we're going to do, guys, what is voxel? Voxel is like procedurally generated with math chunks of the world so that the game can be built by AI, making scripts rather than you making it by hand, which is basically better. It's like building a Minecraft world, right? It's auto-generated by the game. It's not placed hand by motions by you. Okay, so guys, we got voxel maxing, we got Build to Survive Zombies. Oh yeah, guys, I was just on Derp stream, low key, and I gave him a shout. I just decided after watching it, I was like, this is cool stuff. So I gave Derp a shout out on Twitter. Guys, support Derp and his stream. Go support Derp and subscribe to him. He's a cool guy. I posted a tweet, so press like on this tweet. Subscribe to Dirt Monster, bro. Shout out to my boy live streaming it up on development. Few as dedicated in the business. He's been live streaming development for like months or years, bro. He's been going for a long time, way longer than me. And he does like long ass streams. He's always grinding. But anyway, guys, we got this game is your best apparently. So then we have this one is what is open in studio. Voxel maxing. So we have another game called, let's see, we just gonna make Let's see, we just gonna make, guys, this is just me getting organized here because we have so many damn projects. I gotta like put them all on one map so I can just kind of track everything, because like we made like dozens of AI generated slops, and I have to decide like where does my focus belong. And I think I know, right? Because I think the voxel maxing is what AI is good at it. You know, AI is good at voxel maxing. So let's see, AI equals good at this. So it's good at this. So I like the build to survive zombies, right? And it kind of reminds me of some of these build games on Roblox. We're not going to screenshot those. Let's see. So these are already public, right? We also have some older games. I wrote these two down on this map when I made it a while ago. I didn't write these today. But drive a bus 9,999 miles down a hill. That's like one of the first games I live streamed myself scripting with codecs and Claude, but they were stupid Macs back then, and the AIs were not as good. That's when I really started like vibe coding live, but that was months ago. The AIs may do a better job at this, so we could revisit this, but we have a lot of options on our plate, right? And also people give me new ideas all the time. We have Solid City. That was a game I was building. It was a little overcomplicated for my tastes, but if you want to see my building skills in action, I was building that. I had like my first 9-hour stream ever building that not too long ago. You should make a game with people in chat. Steak got 1K CCU doing that. Damn, what was his game that got 1K CCU? Can you tell me? And where's the stream? Because I haven't seen Steak doing that. But guys, we got to screenshot every last game. Every last game, because I need to get my head straight. I need my head straight on my shoulders. So we got destroy a skyscraper. Damn, don't even look at the dislike ratio. Y'all be disliking it up, hating. Amazing. Okay, so we got destroy a skyscraper. We got Paint Wars. Paint Wars sucked. Game sucks, right? This game sucks. Honestly, I should just exit out. Because the problem is we're mogged by all these keyboard games. All these keyboard games. We played some of them on stream too, right? Keyboard Spleef or what is it called? Paint.io. Yeah, so this game has been mogged. This game is out of the race. We're completely demoting this game, right? This game is an X. This game is a no. This game is a nada. Okay, so we are not going to be working on this game. And I'm trying to like exit out in my app. I could make these tools way better. We're Xing it out, okay? It does not deserve a spot. Basically, what's the Steak's game was like Fridge something. It was Slop, but it got 1K CCU for a second due to him live streaming. Oh. Damn. Well, I think I need 1,000 people in my stream first. Just saying. Maybe. But we need destroy a skyscraper. I kind of like this game. Let's see. So VR. Let's see. VR on YouTube promised me to rebuild this. VR, where are you, man? VR offered to rebuild. Okay, so he offered to rebuild this game for me. One of my guys in chat. He's basically a what is it? He's a mod, and he was really active. So I don't know. Honestly, I do not know if he's going to do that. I think he, like, started. So I think he would need some encouragement. I'm not going to rely on just him, out of the goodness of his heart, doing this charity rebuild. I might appreciate it, but I don't actually think he's going to finish it, just because he hasn't made a ton of progress already. I opened it once, there was nothing changed. So I can appreciate that, but understand he's probably not going to finish it just out of all odds. But let's see. So we got Firework. So Firework, honestly, it has the most highly engaged. We have 85 on that one. And then let's see here. We got how many visits? I want to show the visits on this game too. So this game had 20,000 visits. Our biggest one in this group. So we got 20K visits. Okay, cool. And then we got the other game, which is Ride a Nuke. I think that's the second most popular, which I advertised pretty well. Wait, whoa, that's crazy how that's the second. That's a huge jump down. I didn't really promote this that much. So you guys can see, like, the promotion is not very much. So these numbers could be skewed. Because some of them I might have promoted a lot. Some of them I probably didn't. Which means it didn't really get a fair test in the algorithm of any sorts. Or with players. Now, this one, let's see. And this is why I like mapping out my thoughts and thinking visually. Because that's kind of how I think. This one is... The problem with this game. I'm writing down the problem. Onboarding sucks. Shitty slop lobby. So the problem with this game, right, I can admit the problems. The onboarding sucks. It has a shitty slop lobby. And I'm telling my AI slave to fix it, but Claude, the idiot, is being really slow to fix it. So we are slave maxing it up with that. But honestly, this is why I work with multiple AI agents running in parallel, right? Because basically, right, whenever my AI is working on this, I can't do anything else unless I'm going to try to hard work max, which I never do. I'm the lazy maxer, right? So I don't do hard work. I just let the AI slaves do that part of things while I just manage what games will be made. And that's the thing. The lazy maxer makes decisions. And decisions can be hard, but at least it's easier than placing parts in Roblox Studio, which I don't want to do, right? But then we got, what do we got? So we got be a firework, survive a plane crash. Okay, we did not screenshot the visits on this game. Bro, and here I am sitting here thinking this game got a good test. This game, so this is why you guys need to make maps of all your games if you make shit tons of games. 827 visits. Bro, this thing did not get a test. So this thing might have been a half decent game, but I bet the onboarding, I would have to test this on an alt. Onboarding might suck. I have to test it. Needs test. Onboarding might suck, but also the main issue is barely any ads, mid icon. I think icon probably had low CTR. Let's check. So did this thing have low CTR when we promoted it? Because here's the thing, right? It's really important if you're promoting, because I did spend money on ads, but the ads didn't do anything and didn't get visits. Payment method declined because I'm broke maxing. Yes, we know that. But we got the, what is it called? It's called Destroy a Skyscraper. In this game, let me check the actual stats on the ad. Destroy a Skyscraper, it isn't telling me. Fuck Roblox. Bro, Roblox, no hate Roblox, but why are we not showing my campaign's history? This is data theft. I swear, we did run ads, but it's not showing me how much I spent or anything. We'd have to go back to the old streams to know how much I spent on ads. That's stupid. That's stupid, Max. You can try reworking the thumbnails because they look very AI generated and make people click off, maybe. But here's the thing, right? I don't think this thumbnail's that bad. Like, these don't look that AI. Like, this one looks like AI. Survive a plane crash for admin. That looks AI, but honestly, Destroy a Skyscraper doesn't look super AI. I think it's just the composition is kind of off. So if I don't know the CTR because they're being stupid and not showing me my actual ad results. But if I go here and I go and if I go to view analytics, can I at least say the playthrough rate or anything, man? Because I don't want to see the 7 days. I don't want to see any of that. I want to see the acquisition. That's what I want to see. So acquisition stats. And okay, so we got 210 users from ads. That's nothing, dude. 90 days, so the last 90 days. And then is there a PTR? Is there like anything? New users funnel, conversion rate. So from, let's see, from sponsored ads, okay, 2.35, search 2.10. This data doesn't really help me, but it looks like friends were joining, people were joining from search, probably from the stream. Where, dude, I don't have a big game, so I don't know my way around the stats menu all the way. Hold up. How do I see the PTR, bro? Engagement, because I know the playthrough rate is how people play through. Let's see. You're just making shit up to make him look racist. What is this guy saying? Bro, what are we even doing? Okay, but collab with Steak and Lazy Max the game? I would happily if he wants to collab. But anyway, guys, so here's what we got to do. This game is dead. So we need to revive it. But here's the thing, right? We did not, because I'm broke maxing. We didn't even spend any money on ads. I thought we spent money on ads. Turns out we didn't. So honestly, like, what are we even doing? We need to promote this experience. And then we can check the onboarding. Payment method declined because I'm broke. Let's see. But I got some money now. So hold up. Let me input my card on another screen so y'all don't steal my money. But let me put in my money in my card so then they can take my money and they can do a promotion. Because here's the thing, right? This game did not see the light of day. It did not. Robux ad credit. Maybe I should pay in Robux because y'all been paying for the game reviews in Robux. Why would I? Okay. I'm thinking because it's not entering my card automatically. Hold up. I bet if I open Microsoft Edge, my other browser, it will enter the card automatically. That's probably the issue. So we're going to go to the same link. Hold up, guys. Hey, Seal, my card detail. Yeah, I won't even enter on this. So let me enter my card on the other thing. Yay! It's saved on the other. It's saved on it. So it's saved. Enter all my details. Reveal my card number to stream like an absolute genius. My name is Remy. Okay, boom. Let me put that sucker in there. Enter my zip code 99067. Yeah, that's my zip code 67676767. You know it, man. I just doxed myself. But anyway, guys, Microsoft Edge mods all web browsers except Firefox. I agree. Microsoft Edge is pretty good. Firefox is the only reason I use Firefox is because Firefox doesn't lag on a massive ChatGPT chat for some reason. I don't know why. Microsoft Edge is super laggy on ChatGPT chat. Same for every other one. If you got a super long running one, guys, we have done it. We have unbroke maxed ourselves, and we have gotten rich maxed with my own credit card details. So now I should be able to run an ad on what is it called on destroy a skyscraper. So it auto paused because I'm broke maxing, but I'm no longer doing that. I've decided to spend money. So guys, 16 more ad credit required to purchase this. So let me buy some ad credits, guys. Let me buy some ad credits, Roblox. Let me buy them. Stop loading. I want to buy ads. Y'all, make your site load faster if you want to take my money, which I barely don't have any of. Make your site load faster, Roblox. Roblox is making me mad. They're making it load forever when I'm trying to hand the money. If one part of your... Guys, you should agree with this. If one part of your site should load, it is the part where they put in their credit card and send you money. On Shedletsky, bro. What are you guys doing, Roblox? Your site is lagging on the one part when I'm supposed to send cash. Bro, do you guys want to continue being a billion-dollar corporation or not? I want to edit my campaign and send you guys money, but I can't. This is stupid maxed. Reload balance. I will reload my balance happily. Okay, so I clicked that. It did not work. Bro, let me give you money, guys. Let me hand you the cash. Okay, I'm starting a new campaign. Screw it. Campaign pause. Add credit amount. Let's see, $999. No, I don't have that kind of money. Okay, now it's letting me use my card. So everybody's going to be mad at me. I'm broke maxing, so I'm going to put in $10. I'm going to put in $10 on ads, and we're going to use engagement ads on destroy a skyscraper to get over the highly engaged users' BS requirements. Because yes, it is BS. And oh my God, it's showing all my personal details. No, not really. But here we go. We're going to show this. We're going to pick this as the creative, and we're going to publish that sucker. So ads moderation, you guys better accept this ad because I'm going to make money because I'm promoting this. Roblox's website works at 105% efficiency. I know, and that is not much, even at 105%. Guys, I think you should first check the game. It has really good visuals. Blah blah blah. Are we talking about your game? We're talking about my games today, boy. So we're gonna test, guys. We're gonna test. So we're running a test right now. So hold up. Let's do this. So we're gonna do an arrow, a line, and we're gonna rotate this sucker, and we're gonna say this. We're gonna say this. We're gonna say, I am running $10 per day as a test. Right? $10. Oh my God. This line is not resizing. I need to fix my app. My app is not liking me right now. Can I not resize this sucker? Can I not resize this sucker? Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to say, this is what we're going to say. They're going to say, test. Test. Dollar sign. $10 per day on ads. Okay? And here we go. We're going $10 per day. And Roblox is generally losing money by making these updates. Are they now? Yeah, maybe. $10 per day on ads. Okay. So we're running this test. But meanwhile, something I need to do is I need to check the onboarding. Guys, brutally review this game's onboarding. Tell me the problems with it. Because here's the thing, right? I bet it sucks. And sadly, okay, 2 guys are playing. That's cool. Thanks, guys. But sadly, I think that the onboarding is probably bad. I know that VR, where are you, VR? Because here's the thing. VR was working on this game. He was working on an update. If I open Studio, it's going to interrupt that. He's working on remaking the whole game. Bro. Bro. Okay, it's not going to work. It's not going to work to have you working in the same place. We need to move your work because I need to revert it because you haven't finished the update. Let me see what he's done. I don't know what he's actually done because I have not been updated in this. Smarty, if I were you, I'd make all 25 thumbnails, AI or not, and then run them for like 5 to 7 days for $8. See which one has the highest CTR and then spend 16 on that. I think he told us a few weeks ago. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm going to do this exact strategy I said. I'm running $10, which is a little more than 8, but I want to test it. So, dude, he didn't finish at all. My guy, here's the thing, man. If you say you're going to do it, you got to finish your work. And I know that it's not loading all of it because Mr. VR has not finished it. He wanted to revamp the whole game. I think he's stud maxing a little bit too. He's making these. He's trying to make it more like a modern game. He thought it sucked. He thought my work sucked. It was slop. VR. Do I need to message this guy? Here's the thing, VR. Okay. So I don't think VR's on. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna publish this as a new game. Because this is gonna be VR's modified version of Destroy a Skyscraper. VR modified Destroy a Skyscraper. Here's the problem. If you guys ever have a volunteer who wants to rebuild your game, don't make my mistake. Make them rebuild it in a new game, okay? So we're going to create that, and we're going to revert version on Roblox. Thank God Roblox has the feature to revert version, because here's the thing, right? If I do this, let me take the country accent off. If I do this, right, the problem is VR's work, right, it's taking all my work out, which is fine. He can do that, because I told him that he could, because he wanted to revamp it, and I was done with this game. But now I'm running a new test, okay? So he needs to get out of here. So what we're going to do, you should make the thumbnails human-made. It's going to take too fucking long and take too much money, dude. So I will remake it with AI, happily. But I'm not going to use human-made. I'm just going to use the websites that are good. Yo, Blushny, are you in here, bro? Give me a free subscription to Visbees, because I'm broke maxing, because we're homies. This guy in my chat, there's multiple guys in my chat who own Roblox thumbnail tools. There's a guy named Blushny, he's like the co-CEO of Visbees. It says it in his Twitter bio. And then there's a bunch of other people who have thumbnail design. I know there's one guy, Finn. He had his first paying user, he told me. He only has one paying user. But he's another guy who's in our chat often. Yeah, Finn. Is that you, Mr. Finn, who has that thumbnail thing? Yeah, you gave me a free subscription. If you can give me a free subscription, I will take it. And I will shout it out for free. You know what? Not a sponsor, but just call it like shouting it out for free. Is it any good? We should test his thumbnail tool. Finn's here. See, he's so active. He's here. Bro, I'm going to make an account right now because I need new thumbnails. If it's any good, we going to do it. Guys, is this real? Cryptic Invest, the guy who wanted to debate me but is also cool, you know, he is tweeting that Steel and Egg got taken down at 300K CCU. Is this fake news? Is this true? Imagine how much money and momentum they're losing. Is this going to be permanent? That's insane. Steel and Egg got deleted. Wait, what? Let's check. Steel and Egg. If I pop this up, is this going to be content deleted? It's literally not even there. It's not even visible on Roblox. What the flip? Guys, like this tweet for Dirt Monster. Just saying that again. But anyway, guys, here we go. So what we need is we need to find, what was I going to do? I was going to go to messages. Finn. Oh, I'm leaking all my messages. Hold up. That's fine. Oh, Jandel. See, Jandel's in here. You know what Jandel said to me? He just said, "You're nuts." And I said, "I know." And we have not spoken since. I can confirm. Video call Jandel. Imagine. What would happen if I press video call? Oh, we're just going to call Jandel real quick, the owner of Grow a Garden. One of my compliments on myself. Getting followed by Grow a Garden creator. Whoa. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So we have Finn, who is in here. He's offering to give me a free subscription because he made his own website called Yeti Thumbs for Roblox. I want to try it, bro. You know what? Screw it. I want to try it. He wanted to sponsor me. I need to just cave in and just sign up already, you know? So we're going to sign up for your tool, bro, because they better look like this. Look at this. Those look kind of good. If it looks like that, then I want to use it. What model are you using underneath this? Is this based on, if you want to tell us, is it based on Gemini? What model are you modifying and prompting or whatever? It's real, it's true. Yeah, it looks like it is true. It looks like it got deleted. I believe Cryptic Invest. He usually posts truth, except for some of his comments to me. But we won't talk about that. He's a cool dude. Should follow him on Twitter, and Blushny, and me, and all these other guys who are active on there. But I'm going to create a free account real quick. I can't sign up with Google. Okay, so my name, Remy, a.k.a. Smarty. My email, smartyrbx@gmail.com. That's one of my extra emails. Password 11111111167. Let's see. What am I gonna do? All right, I'll do that as my password. And then let's see. How did I find out about you? I found out about it by the creator. I'll just write Discord. Okay. Yeah, bro docs his name. I know. Use a valid email. Use a 10-character password. Oh. Hold up. That was not a long enough password. Okay, you have to make me make a long password. Just put an extra 6-7 in there. That would be good. Okay. So, nope, that wasn't enough 6-7s. The password isn't long enough. Use a valid email. I'm trying to sign up for your site, bro. Can you just make me an account on your end, bro? Let's see. Hold up. Oh, it needs a symbol, a lowercase, a number. Okay, that's why. How did you hear about us? Discord. And let's see. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Create account. Okay, so I've created an account on Yeti Thumbs, and now we can go. Bro, my email is smartyrbx@gmail, so you can give me a free account to test this. You know, you probably don't want to give me unlimited use. I would get that. I don't want to overload your system and make you spend extra money on me. But, I mean, I will shout it out for free because if you're giving me some free use. But anyway, guys, I'll give you premium for 67 months. Hey, I'd appreciate that, bro. Just don't give me unlimited use. I don't want to burn your servers or cause you to lose money. But this guy, go ahead and follow him. I'll give him a shout out. And check this out, because it looks like I get 4 free credits either way. So you guys get 4 thumbnails. Bro, y'all, why aren't you using this? He's giving you 4 for free. It's another AI subscription to add to the list for free stuff, because there's a lot of these guys. Forge UI, VisBees. This one is new. Yeti Thumb. Okay, sure, we'll check it out. It's not a sponsor. He's just in chat. He's active. But anyway, guys, so we're going to create a thumbnail. Did Finn say what he based this upon? At 5.6 Luna Max? Yeah, sure. Okay, he's not talking about that. Yeah, you didn't base it on that, boy. New. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What are we creating today? We're creating a Roblox thumbnail. Oh my God, I have 7,117 credits. That's crazy, bro. Hopefully we don't burn your servers. Thanks, bro. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's the hacks of the streamer life. You can get free stuff. I'll try not to abuse it, bro. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna make a new thumbnail. We're gonna talk to ChatGPT, my homie. My homie ChatGPT is gonna help us. Hold up, ChatGPT in the house. Yo, I need to make a new window of ChatGPT for the Lazy Maxer, because the Lazy Maxer uses a lot of different slaves, and now Yeti Thumbs is one of my slaves for AI thumbnail generation. But the problem is, right, I need to talk to Chat, because ChatGPT, here's what you have to understand. This boy, he knows how to prompt. Okay, Mr. ChatGPT slave, here is what we need. We have a game called Destroy a Skyscraper, and the thumbnail looks like this. But we are using a new thumbnail design website called Yeti Thumbs. And Yeti Thumbs, right, the thing about Yeti Thumbs is it can help us, but we need a thumbnail that makes sense. So I need a prompt just about the composition, excuse me, which basically makes it so this mofo is pressing a button, and he's standing forward, pressing the button in front of him, and then a giant skyscraper blows up in front of him. Currently, he's like running away from the skyscraper as he presses the detonate button. It's bad. We need a proper prompt, bro. You make it not look like this, because this prompt was totally wrong. It doesn't make any logical sense. Why is he pressing a button backwards? He should be watching it in awe. He should not be scared of his own creation. But if we go to Roblox's charts, let's see what's big on Roblox's charts for thumbnails. Let's go to top playing now. If we go here and we take a look, they often have the bacon hair. It looks like the classic bacon hair. That is good. So we need to have it like this, okay? Because you can see from these examples, which I will hand to you, Mr. AI, these actually kind of demonstrate how a thumbnail should look. So these are a few with bacon hairs. Usually they show action. Oh, this one's a good example. We'll screenshot that and send it to you. We have a lot of different thumbnails, right? A lot. I'll also show you just all of these, right? So we have all of these thumbnails. Let's see. Let's just take a screenshot of a bunch of the top playing. That too. So you get that, Mr. AI. And here, tell me the prompt. Okay, so that's a lot of transcription. So he's going to think, and he's going to put his idiot self to work. And basically what he's going to do is he's going to give us the prompt for Mr. Yeti Thumbs. So Mr. Yeti Thumbs, we going to use this. We going to make a thumbnail. Hold up. Mr. Finn in chat, he's made this. Let's check this out. He said Nano Banana 2. Oh, Nano Banana 2 is the basis. Yeah, that's literally Google. So he's using a modified version of Google. Y'all, if you want it for free, just use Gemini. I'm not trying to do you dirty, bro. I know he modifies it, but Gemini is the same model. But anyway, add a more detailed thumbnail brief. What do you mean? Do I need to add a picture? Why does it say that, bro? Do I need to add an image? Bro, using AI to use an AI before GTA 6. Yeah, we're new. Yeah, Destroy Skyscraper has a very crowded UI. Don't worry, bro. Thanks for the feedback. The UI takes too much of the screen, and it's not clear what you're supposed to do. I know. I'm redoing the onboarding. We're working on it. Bro gave me 107,000 credits. That is nuts. My bad. I ran out of credits on Gemini. Oh, my God. Are you serious? So does that mean, is that why it's not working? Or what? Because right now, I cannot do this. Do I need to add like an image? Maybe do I need to add an inspiration image? Guys, this is not me trying to copy these games, okay? I'm just upset because I can't seem to do this without an image. So I'm adding Fish's thumbnail just so it turns. Oh, it's not working. So it must not work. Are you gonna fix it, bro? Guys, go on this guy's website and buy it as subscription so he can afford his Gemini so that I can make thumbnails. But anyway, bro, we need his AI to work. This is just a Gemini Gen wrapper. It is a wrapper. You're right. But it is a service nonetheless, and I want to try it out. Okay, he probably has a custom prompt in his system that makes it customized to Roblox. Fair enough. Guys, in the meantime, we're going to go to the actual source, okay? So we're going to go to Gemini. We're going to go to actual Gemini, and we're going to actually exploit this AI slave, right, to make us a thumbnail. Okay, so Gemini, this guy, his sucker ass is going to make us a thumbnail, okay? So make this thumbnail, idiot. So we're going to try this on Gemini. I can't create it right now. You're signed out. Fine. I'll sign in, jackass. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Guys, what AI is that? We're using many AIs, my guy. Many AI. I need to go to Gemini in this browser. Okay, Gemini here. Oh, still not signed in. Hold up. Let me move this on another monitor and sign into Google. Why is it not signed in, boy? To keep your account secure. Fuck off. Give a shit about security, bro. I just wanna use the website. That wasn't Microsoft Edge. I need to use Microsoft Edge. Too many browsers, bro. Too many browsers. Okay, we have this. Has Roblox at moderation accepted my ad? Roblox moderation. It's still in review. Hurry up. Get off the vape break, Roblox mods. Chop chop. My game is more important than the vapes. Review it. Review the ad. But anyway, guys, we gonna go to Gemini on this web browser because I know it's signed in. If it ain't, it's gonna piss me off. Oh my God, is it not signed in? Are you kidding me, bro? Are we kidding me, bro? Hold up. Come on. Let me sign in with my saved password, idiot. I'm trying to sign in. Put all your prompts, instructions to deeply research the internet. Fair enough. But I just need an image. I need something to work with, man. I need a basis. Hey, bro. So Mr. Guy with his thumbnail generation website, it was broken. He said he's fixing it now. Let's try it here. Yo, bro, why do we need to use yours? This looks fine. Guys, should we just use this? Guys, okay. Make the button circle. This already looks better because it makes sense. He's not like slipping away from the skyscraper. It makes sense. But anyway, creating your image. No. Bro won't roast games and frogs today. I roasted games today, guys. You missed it. We roasted games for almost 2 hours. And now I'm lazy maxing, okay? So if you guys want me to roast games, I will consider it. If you pay through the website, you can pay while we're off stream. And if you guys send a priority review while we're on stream, we may be able to review your games during this, okay? But I'll only take paid ones. But otherwise, no guarantees I get to all of them, right? Because all priority reviews, if you buy a priority review off stream, I will like off of a game review stream, it's not live. They carry over to the next one. We had one guy already do this. He sent a $25 10-minute guaranteed priority review on smartyrbx.com/review. He got it right on the next stream immediately when he started. So he claimed the first spot. Pretty smart thinking ahead, dare I say. But guys, have you fixed this, Mr. Finn, with your Yeti thumbs? Use GPT image 2. I could. There's a lot of things I could do. So we got this one. This is a circle image, so that's actually really not bad. Downloading the full size. Okay, so it gave this decent, tear it down aggressively, and a next iteration prompt. I'm going to have him tear this down because basically AI is good at prompting itself. So I'm having it criticize its own work, AI slave criticizing the other AI slave, and then he going to give the next prompt. And then we just going to do this over and over and over and over and over until we have a decent thumbnail and we hammer it into submission. Try now. Okay, so Mr. Guy with Yeti thumbs, he told me that it's working now. So we going to do this. We're going to put this prompt in. Okay. We're going to put it in Gemini as well. Generate. It says add a more detailed thumbnail brief. Does it require me to have an image? It just glitched. So it's still not working. So why is it not working, bro? Can I add, should I rip off a fish and send their thumbnail in so that it lets me? Let me see. Let me put in one of these games. Fish. That's totally a good reference. Okay, generate. Will it work now? Nope, it won't work even with an image. So what's the deal? Oh my god. So it's now like cutesy looking, but hey, like better, a little bit better. So extremely brutal, harsh review and next prompt. So it's going to give another review of its own work. It's AI slave maxed labor, and it's going to see if this is any good. It's too long. Oh, okay. So let me just do this. No fear pose, no running. Let's do this. Generate just part of that. It's too long. Okay, thanks for letting me know. It's still too long, even though I copy pasted a little bit. Giant explode. Okay, now is it working? I think it's working now. Guys, I think this guy's thumbnail generation website is working. So we gonna try this out. Bro, how long did it take you to build this website with AI? I'm assuming you vibe coded the website too. Bro, you got to promote this harder so you get users. Okay, so guys, what are we thinking? So this is the thumbnail it generated. What do we think, guys? Is this good or bad? I'm going to be honest, bro. It's not good because I can't see the detonation button. It looks kind of like AI. This explosion looks really freaking weird. We're going to have AI. AI will criticize this. Thumbnails that maximize clicks. Really? We got to prove that. We got to prove that. So we got this prompt. We got the next prompt. Okay, so we're going to put this one into Gemini. It's going to iterate on it. But then we got this one. Here's another one. another one. I have 2 in parallel running. This is Yeti thumbs. Tear it down brutally. And next prompt. Okay, so it's going to next prompt this. Yeah, AI was stupid maxing. Yeah, it was stupid maxing. Just as sentence describe it, it'll fix that error. All right. 3.5 out of 10 thumbnail. It doesn't like that. It really doesn't like the thumbnail. Yeti needs a short prompt, idiot. Idiot. Yeti needs a short prompt. It won't take a long prompt for some reason. 50 live viewers on a non-game review stream is so good. Yeah, it is. All right, come on now. Put this prompt. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, good boy. Take the prompt. Give me the prompt. Put the prompt in the bag. Generate. So we're going to generate another thumbnail. Guys, I'm going to be honest. What Gemini did wasn't awful. Oh, let's see its next one. Hey, that isn't too bad. Is this getting better? I think the Gemini one is getting better. Let's see. Extremely brutal, harsh review, and next iteration prompt. Long for Gemini for this one. Okay, so we're actually putting these head to head. Okay, this one. So what do we think, guys? This is a little bit better, honestly. It's a little better. It's still not what I would want, but it did get better. Okay, so I can appreciate that. I still think Gemini's mogging it. Like, I honestly like this better. But we're going to have AI give us another prompt. Gemini is really good if you want to swap some assets from other thumbnails. Yeah. Thumbnails. Well, I'm not trying to do that because that sounds kind of like stealing. But let's see here. So this one, it's giving us another prompt. So we're just going to keep doing this like all day. Just all day. Prompt. Both are Gemini, I know. Both of these are AI image models. This feels like ancient Egypt building a pyramid with slaves, but the slaves are AI agents whipping each other. That's exactly what this is. You understand the process of lazy maxing, my friend. The Yeti one is pretty neat, though. It's okay. Okay, let's see. Yeti one. Okay, Yeti one. We're going to give it the Yeti one. And this well-trained, whipped AI slave is going to work, and it's going to give us a nice little prompt to iterate on it, and it understood it since he's not stupid max like GPT 3.5 was. He's going to give us a correction prompt that's actually short, and he's going to give us the right format for this one. Make Claude Code work until its servers are on fire. Hell yes! We're going to lazy max until every lake is drained, every server is blown to shreds, and we will profit off of the destruction and the rubble. Okay, so we got this. Okay, it's not any better. It's literally worse. And it looks like the Twin Towers. That's not okay. So, next. Bro. What is this? Okay, so we got this one. It didn't make this better. It made it worse. So this is the Gemini one. Gemini. Okay, so Gemini 1 is in. Okay. Guys, we need a revert version really badly so I can edit this thing. We also need to send VR a message. VR, we need to send him a message, son. VR on YouTube. Mr. VR. Yo, VR. Here's what we're doing. Okay, VR. We are currently moving your remake to another place than the main destroy a skyscraper game. If you want to edit again and finish the remake, let me know. For now, do not use the... I'm not going to put that on caps. Do not use the main game and edit it. Thanks. We are shipping updates. There. Okay, so now he knows not to edit it because VR he was trying to make a revamp of my game, but he didn't finish. So we're going to get my place back to be mine. Okay, here we go. So Gemini is getting his next iteration. Yeti, let's see. Yeti, did it give another prompt for Yeti? I don't know. Crop tighter so it dominates the image. Okay, here we go. Generate. Boom. Yeah, this really isn't, your thumbnail designer isn't making what I want. I have to be real. I just accidentally opened Minecraft. My bad. I'm trying to lazy max, not open Minecraft. Guys, we need to check on something. We have a lot of this is the stress of lazy maxing. There is a lot going on your machine when you lazy max. The thing is, you're going to start making these games. You're going to have like 15 of them. You're going to have to whip your AI slaves every 5 minutes. And then you're going to have Minecraft start opening on accident because you're clicking all these different Visual Studio Code and codecs windows. Yeah, it's going to take a while. The thumbnails are all mid. We're trying, man. I agree. These aren't the best. This one is mogging Yeti right now. We're putting them head to head in a fight. Okay. Iterate, buddy. This one is still, it's not really like where I want it, but this one isn't awful. Like, I might actually use that one, maybe. Because it makes sense. It still kind of looks like AI, but it just makes sense compared to the Destroy Skyscraper one. It doesn't make sense because he's pointed away from the skyscraper. He shouldn't be in the destruction. The skyscraper's getting blown up, not you. Iterate, 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 iterate. Yes, iterate. ChatGPT thinks we're close on the Gemini side of things. Okay, so we're doing this. The good boy AI is creating the thumbnail. Yeti is doing a bad job currently. Guys, I'm not the biggest fan of Yeti. Mr. Finn, open a new chat and say a bacon press and a red big button with an exploding skyscraper in the back. Okay, so this guy, he wants me to give his AI another shot, and he wants me to make a new one. So I need to go to create, so I need to go prompt it. He wants me to make a simple one. He thinks he'll do a better job, so we'll do that. Yeah, it's not really getting better by prompting it here. Make the bacon hair avatar 20% smaller. Okay. Whoa, what just happened? Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do that. So he wanted me to do this, a bacon press and a big... Whoa. You're right. It does look better when I use a shorter prompt. You know what? Actually, you're right. All right, I did shorter one sentence prompt better. Okay. Single skyscraper. Not two. I want one. You're right, bro. That does look better. So I guess he was right about his own tool. If you just send a sentence, it looks better. It's just, there's two skyscrapers. I don't like that. AI Slop Game Dev Merchant. Yes, we're the AI Slop Maxers. I am leading the AI Slop Maxer army. That is all of you. Lazy Maxer Supreme, Head General. Y'all are Lazy Maxing Cadets. Okay, let's see. This is what? No. Okay, so a bacon person with one exploding skyscraper in the back. I don't want this. So this one's actually kind of decent. This image couldn't load. What? Who are we creating today? I'm creating myself. We're creating beautiful things, man. So, okay, we got that. I need another one. I read the title as AI Sperm Factory. That's crazy, bro. That is not what the title says, buddy. Okay, this one. We got this. So we got open this. We got to read the title. Okay, there's a stud on the bottom. What? Oh, yeah, it is based on Legos. I kind of like that. Am I going to get copyrighted by Lego for this thumbnail? Give me this sucker. This is literally AI Slave is trying to make me copyrighted by Lego. You know, Roblox, when it first came out, they literally had to change the studs to be bricks because Lego was going to copyright them. The editing needs a lot of work. I agree. The editing needs a lot of work. Hold up. So I need this. There we go. A grinning classic face bacon hair. This ain't gonna work though because it's longer. But anyway, I need to check on what the other AI slave was doing inside of the game. So we're gonna open this. What's the website link? The website link is Finn can give it to. Just go to Finn can give it to you in chat. I don't know if it'll let you go, but Yeti Thumbs is what it's called. Oops. I don't want to open that. I want to see what AI Slave did in here. Has AI Slave done anything? Has AI Slave really done any work? I feel he hasn't done anything. No, that doesn't say Lego. No, it's just circle like Lego. It's circle. Okay. Crash teleports me out. I get sucked out midair. All right. What AI is that? The AI we're using is Yeti Thumbs. This is by one of our chatters. Okay, this looks decent, but it's creating two skyscrapers in all of them. It's creating 2. I just want 1. You know, I might have another AI edit that, but okay, my AI slave stopped to ask me a question. Just work. I need to whip this slave. I'm making my own factory currently. I'm working on a flag guessing game. Nice. Okay. Crash teleports me out. I get sucked out midair. Let's see. Which one of these is what you saw? It just randomly. No, it just drops me out before it even takes off. It needs to stop asking me questions. The window isn't wide enough. The gap onto the ramp. The terminal glass. Let's see. Skip it for now. I can just edit that myself. The refuel tray jobs. Okay. Remove both. Yeah, remove them. That's overcomplication, buddy. Making my own factory. I'm currently working on a flag guessing game. Nice. Bro, a lot of you guys had AI Slop Max games. It taught me a lot because we need to improve our AI Slop, right? Because if our AI Slop is designed incorrectly, the problem is the player doesn't understand what they're doing. So the player needs to understand how they are actually operating, and we need to revert version. Guys, I know there's a way to revert version inside of the Roblox Studio, but I forget how. Probably file experience settings. Let's see. I know there is a way to do it, but let's see. Version history. Because I usually revert version on the Roblox website, but AI informed me that there's another way to do it inside of Studio. So we need to revert version on this game. Well, the other AI slave works on the other game. AI needs to lock in. Yeah, it does. So we're going to revert version. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a... Let's see. Where is version history? Version history. Where is version history? Bro, do I not know how to edit Roblox? I've been on this for 8 years. I don't know where this sucker is. They overcomplicated this menu. Alright, so we're going to go to this game, configure places. I know it's under places. It's under version history is under places. So we got, let's see, when was the last time we worked on this? So we had August 3rd and we have July 31st. So let's see, if I restore this sucker, July 31st might be it. I'm going to be fighting blind here to find which version it was before VR cleared it out. Places. I know it's in places. Thank you. It's in the Roblox configure this place, but we have one inside of Roblox Studio. Okay, so July, that day, he did work on it. So July 31st, maybe July 30th. So maybe if I revert to July 30th, then it won't be it. Guys, this is always annoying. If you guys have ever messed up your game or had like an AI slave work and screw something and you have to revert to another version, you probably know this pain. Okay, so July, we were not working on it. Damn, I really didn't touch this game for a long time. July, there's a long gap in here. That's got to be before he started working on it. July 30th, July 30th, July 30th, July 30th. I don't know. So I'm going to revert to 270. Did I just revert to 271? See, I don't even know, man. At this point, this is like impossible to know. Okay, July 27th. Probably this one. I bet it's this one. That has to be me. Okay? July 20... What day was that? July 27th. Must have been before Mr. VR started editing my game, which I gave him permission to, but I need to get back to it, so I need to be back in the original version. We're going to de-slopify it. We need to de-slopify it. Smarty, you ever think about making a +1 base game? They seem to be doing really well. I know. A lot of people tell me to make that type of game. I'm like, I don't really want to. I could. I just choose not to. I choose to make the games that I'm making. Because this was pretty easy for AI to cook, but I know it could look a lot better. So we're going to work on making it look a lot better. It's just, it needs a lot of work. Okay, studio settings. So I'm going to change the rendering level down, or up rather, to 21. Hey, now I can see the whole game. Looks beautiful. Now, these look sloppy, so there's a lot of things that look sloppy, right? And I can recognize that. The more I come back with a fresh pair of eyes, and after reviewing all of your guys' games, and many of them are AI Slop Maxed, which I can respect the craft, but we have to hide the lazy maxing business. The player must play the game and think that you hard work maxed it, even though you didn't do anything and you whip your AI slaves into submitting it. You got to rate your own game like you do the others. That's what I've been doing. I've been brutally reviewing it. It looks like slop in many aspects, so we're going to fix it. So, guys, what we need to do, right, is we need to get another AI slave cooking on this game. But first, we might need to edit some things and hard work max it. Guys, okay, so this thing's working in the background. We're going to open a new window. We're going to open Claude Codex, aka just Claude. Let's see, so we need to open up, open recent, open destroy a skyscraper. So we're going to open destroy skyscraper. This must be the last published version. So I hope this was the last time that I was working on the game. So we're gonna publish. Let's see, we're not gonna publish, but we're gonna do this. Wait, what was the last day? Because I don't know. The thing is, I don't know, because I could have been working on destroy a skyscraper on the 30th, like on the same day as VR. So I'm a little bit confusion, right? Because confusion will happen when you have these types of situations. I should have had him work on a separate place to begin with for the remake. My bad. But are you going to create a new game or just update? We're doing both. Yes, sir. A dev stream. Let's freaking go. Yes, we will. TBH does look better than from before. We haven't changed anything, but thank you. We're working on it. But anyway, so we got July 30th, right? July 30th. I wish there was a way to just download it and look. July 27th, 10:16 a.m. Well, I could check one thing. I could check, got ya, I'll let you know when I'm back to working on the game. Okay, so VR replied, so now he knows, but I need to scroll up and see what is the day. I'm checking our DMs on another screen. What is the day that VR told me that he started working on the game? Let's check it. So, I'm scrolling up our DMs. We see my videos at the lake. We were talking about those. Not going to talk about that, but let's see. We got scrolling on another screen. Let's see. So we got huge engagement improvement, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing us talk about this. He didn't talk about it on the 30th, so I don't know, honestly. So whatever. Whatever, bro. Okay. Okay, whatever. You should make a game about hiring workers to build pyramids. That's a good idea. Y'all can throw me too many. I have too many ideas. Y'all throw me too many ideas. I can't do all of them. You should make that game, bro. I wish I could. I wish I could make every game under the sun. Even as the Lazy Maxer Supreme, I cannot make every game under the sun. Let me open this up. So we got destroy a skyscraper. We go and open this sucker. Guys, you need to AI slave max harder. Okay, so we're going to open up a new Claude tab. Okay? And we're going to do some work. So, Claude max. Okay, so I'm realizing we may have to do some manual work. And it's just on a few core things. Okay, guys, wait. So we need to test the tutorial. So, alright, so Claude, you idiot. I need to make it so that I can test the tutorial as SmartyCar23. So make it so I can do that always. Play the tutorial for me, not for everyone else, but always play it for me when I join the game, because I need to test it. Okay, as the dev, I played it, but I need to see it every time I join. Okay, because the tutorial needs to be clear, and y'all are saying the UI is too complicated, so we're gonna try to see if we can simplify that. If we don't simplify it, we'll make it more clear. Yeah, it might be too complicated. We'll remove. I think we'll remove floors 132 best. We'll remove best from the UI. Let's see. And then contracts. I mean, it isn't that complicated. Is it really that complex? So I guess we can remove, like, what is specialty? I don't know. I don't even remember what specialty is. Oh my god. Some of this is sloppy as hell, bro. We need to fix the AI slop. So I just spent money on an ad. I could cancel it, but we just spent money on it, so I'm kind of locked into it, which is kind of good. I'm locked in. I have to improve it now. Are you doing part 2 for rating games today? I know. You guys keep asking. They are in high demand. Guys, I'm not going to do another review unless you guys pay for it. If you go to the website and you pay, I will happily do a review. Not right away, right? But just do that. I will happily do a review offhanded on this stream. But I'm not doing another dedicated game review stream. today. We already did that for 2 hours this morning, but I have to get back to the lazy maxing business. Make the UI yourself. AI sucks doing it. We might be able to do that. I'm a new man, right? I might try some hard work maxing. I might. But I'm trying to get it just to do this one thing. Because honestly, we just need it to fix this one issue, right? This one issue, bro. Let me zoom this out. Let me zoom out this sucker. Move this down. So guys, okay. Here's what we got. So we got these different games. I'm going to zoom back out to the big picture. Okay, so we're working on this. Destroy a skyscraper. So let me map this out. I need to put the new thumbnails on here because we just downloaded a ton. So we got all the new thumbnails. These are the Yeti thumbs. And we got a ton of them. This one was kind of good with some iterations. I would just fix like this one actually really isn't bad. It doesn't look as AI. It's kind of like cutesy, like a really interesting cartoony style. What else do we got? We got several other thumbnails. We got this one. All of these are kind of mid, right? I can't lie. This one especially, I think the Yeti Thumbs one lost. I have to be honest, except for this. He was right. A shorter prompt worked better. Surprising, you know? But anyway, so if I show all downloads, guys, I'm going to try and download. Let's see. I downloaded it. I downloaded a folder, or not a folder, but I downloaded a bunch of stuff into my downloads folder. A bunch of images. Let's check this. So I'm trying to drag some of these in. I'm just putting them in this map because I'm planning things out, right? I'm figuring out the mission. I'm figuring out what to do across my entire portfolio of AI slop maxing that I'm pumping Roblox full of. I'm giving Roblox all the AI slop, flooding it, right? But we need good AI slop. We need to refine some of these into all of the AI slop maxing that I can, right? So it needs to be quality, but it needs to be slop, if you know what I mean. To some people, that sounds like a contradiction, but it's not. Because here's the thing, right? You can make your slop good, right? As long as you hide the lazy maxing. Hide it. So you make a lazy max game, but it looks hard work maxed. Okay, so we got these games. Bro, my AI slaves have been pissing me off low-key because they've been so slow. Like, I have them working on... I love voxel maxing, right? AI is good at it. But the problem is, they are so damn slow. You know, so they've been slow on the voxel games. I don't know why that is. Part of the reason is the method. If you guys don't know what the method is, we will not tell you. But the method is really useful. It gives me a lot of AI use, but it's really freaking slow. It's something that we figured out. It's really freaking slow. So I'm going to go to, where is it? It is called... Not Eat Crayons and Fight the Prince. That's Mike's game. But we have Fairy Build. So this is one of my voxel games. I need to kind of demonstrate this better because right now this image here on my map is not doing it justice because we're mapping out the operation. It will be worth it, Smarty, to get a UI pack. I know, I got one. I'm realizing this. The more AI slop I play from you guys, the more I got to make my AI slop mog yours. The reviewer must be better than the students. Isn't that how it works? I got to stop hypocrite maxing and make my games look good. All right, so we got Fairy Build. We're working on this, dude. Fairy Build. Let me open this sucker up. Okay. I got to screenshot this sucker. Put that there. We got Fairy Build. Boom. Okay, I just need a little image because I know this doesn't stand out if it's gray on gray. Okay. Tell it to make an MD for a curated unified theme pack. I know, guys. Y'all are telling me to fix the UI. We're going to do it. We're going to try to do it. The way the tower blows up and has windows inside of the parts that blew up, it looks very slop max. We're working on it. Okay, so this is Fairy Build. Let's see. This is not creative mode. I did not want to go on creative mode. That was not my goal. It was not my intent. It hasn't really done much work on Fairy Build. I have to be real. Like, it seems like it's basically in the same spot, even though I ran it for hours on a gauntlet loop. So you guys glaze in the gauntlet loop. I don't think it's automatically good. I don't know. I have to figure out how to optimize it. But we have this. So I need to trace the rest of the portfolio. So I'm still getting organized, guys. I need to screenshot more of the games. So we have our AI slaves working in the background. Yes, I'm going to test the onboarding still on Destroy Skyscraper, but I have to go back to the Roblox group. So Hold up. I'm losing my windows. I'm losing. Okay, here it is. So it's here. It's here. Okay. So, guys, we have way too many games. I need to screenshot my card games. I need to screenshot. Okay, where is... Okay, there's Paint Wars. That one's been dropped. So, we aren't working on that right now. Paint Wars needs to be way over here. We got Chop the Giant Tree. I think AI told me that it was working on this. My slave was reporting that he got some work. I renamed a game called Wood to Chop the Giant Tree. It looks slop maxed on the thumbnail. I think we would need a new thumbnail for this to go anywhere. Guys, these AI slops need a lot of work. I mean, a lot of lazy maxing to be better. Loading is so slow, yeah. Guys, we are going to get a UI pack. So you guys are telling me get a UI pack. We're going to definitely try to do that. I'm going to figure out how to assemble that. Avengers assemble. I want to get the AI to use the UI pack. Oh my God, I'm going to copyright myself. We have to stop this. It's going to copyright me, bro. My own game is going to copyright me. Okay, so I'm going to play in another game. So I'm going to open up my other game and mute the audio in there. So then the audio is muted when I play. This is the smart method. Okay, 0. I'm going to lose my ad funding. I need that funding to pay for ads on my own games. Yeah, the AIs are taking a while. It's annoying. But, okay, play. Will you let me play without playing sound? For the love of God, it's still going to play the sound, isn't it? Okay, turn it off, 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 turn it off. Boom, done. Okay. We should be good with a few seconds. Okay. Wood. So it still says wood when you join the game. And the AI didn't really do anything. Like, I think it just changed the UI a little bit. But it still doesn't look super good. This was wood. It was called wood in the prior reincarnation of it. But now it's been incarnated as its new existence. But I don't... And wood was basically a game where you can hire lumberjacks to chop down a giant tree. This is from months ago, right? And I made this one off stream. This is before I was stream maxing. And I started to stream this Roblox development AI slop maxing process. But I was experimenting back then. And I tried making this, but it just didn't work. I think it was because of the name. But also it looks AI slop maxed, I know. With proper quality improvements, this may be a decent game. You try to chop down the tree and then it can land on somebody's base and destroy it. You make money by how big that your base is. So you get more money per second based on how big it is. Okay, guys, if the stream lags, just know it's because of one thing and one thing only. Too many windows open, so bear with us. But anyway, do you want a UI pack? If it is not something that you're allowed to share, don't share it. But if you know you can share it and it's not stealing it from the creator, then absolutely. If it's yours, if you made it, yes, send it to me, Finn. I will use it. But if it's something that you bought from somebody or whatever, don't do it unless it was free or they allow you to share it, which is rare. But anyway, so guys, I got the tutorial to always replay. We got a lot going on. So we got the tutorial to always replay on Destroy Skyscraper. Let's take a quick look at that and prompt Claude. And yes, we are multitasking maxing, so bear with us. Understand what we're doing. This is how we usually AI slop max. But anyway, so it's going to try to... So I'm not seeing the tutorial replay, okay? So tutorial is not replaying. Yeah. So I just joined. I don't see the tutorial replaying. Also, reduce the complexity of the perfect demolition UI. Just remove all the stats except for the money you got. And then to make the money fly in your balance. Also, hide the top right UI and just show the leaderboard and make the leaderboard permanently visible. Right now, the next floor rebuild UI just needs to be hidden. Okay, so it says press detonate. I think that's the tutorial. But if that's the tutorial, we got a problem, Houston. We have a problem. Okay, press detonate. So is that the way that I do it? Because I have auto detonate. I need to turn auto detonate off. Okay, we probably shouldn't allow auto detonate in the tutorial. Make it so that auto detonate is banned in the tutorial. Okay, so rebuilding. Okay, walk onto the green pad to spend your cash. Okay, so I bought that. Yeah, this is not... this tutorial sucks, so I can say that, and I can admit that as a dev. Okay, so the tutorial sucks, okay? So basically, you need to make it not shit. So you need to basically make it so that there's a beam in my character that puts the beam from me, it needs to be orange. And it needs to tell me to go to detonate. And then you need to make it so that the other beams are temporarily hidden in the tutorial when I first join. Press detonate. And then also, what you need to do is you need to add a system, build a system where basically it highlights only the area of my screen where the item is that I need to take action on. So try to make it so there's a tracking highlight of light, like dark frames around it, kind of circling the area you need to pay attention to, and then they dynamically change around that object. And you need to code this deliberately so that it kind of fades out the rest of my screen. This is a trick people do. Someone said they use UI strokes to do it. I don't know how that would work, but basically just get it done, idiot. Okay. So the AI slave is going to work on the onboarding. I see the problem. Detonate again. It is even bigger now. Yeah, that's kind of like shitty. So press detonate. So make it so that the second tutorial step does not show the press detonate thing on top. It shows, and to remove the detonate again thing and remove the text that says it's bigger now, just change it to press detonate again on top, and then show a number 2 inside of the left-hand side of that UI to tell you you're on the second step of the tutorial. Okay, so the tutorial is going to be more clear. We're kind of refining that, and now that I understand more the importance of onboarding from testing so many of your guys' shitty, dare I say, onboardings for many of you. Some of you guys have good onboardings. A lot of you guys don't. It's like the biggest problem we see in game reviews, and I have the same problem. I can admit that. Bad prompt maxing? All right, then give me an idea for a better prompt, my friend. Give me a better prompt if you are going to criticize the prompt. Okay, but anyway, so we got Solid City. These are games we're not working on. These are not active. So we got Chop the Giant Tree. Okay, so these games are like out. Like these games are both out. I don't think I'm going to work on Wood anymore. So I'm going to close that. I don't know why I even opened it. We're just tracking the whole game system here because we have way too many. We have so many games. I need to screenshot all of them and plaster them onto this whiteboard here, which is really a blackboard, I know. But okay, Brain Rot Exchange. We're not even going to screenshot Drag a Couch Across Town because it's not even a viable project. Brain Rot Exchange was an interesting idea. It's kind of like there is a stock trading game on Roblox that is doing well. So that was basically the idea. We one-shotted a basic version of a stock exchange. This is 1.3K players. We one-shotted our own that was basically a brain rot version of that. But I don't think this game is going to work, honestly, either. But, so we got, let's see. And free unlimited for 2 days if you want to save a bit of Claude. Use the Ox alpha model in open code. 1 million context window and about Saw level. Is it really? I kind of doubt that. I have to be honest. I bet that it's not as good as Saw. I bet it's way off from Saw. So guys, this is like getting organized, right? So we're getting organized. We're kind of mapping things out. Let's see. So we got Brain Rot Exchange. That one would need a lot of work. So problem. Let's see. We're writing the problems on these games. So I'm kind of doing a game review on myself. I would say that the problem is... Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Let me duplicate this. The problem is... In Brain Rot Exchange, well, yes, the onboarding sucks. That isn't the main issue, though. The problem is, yes, onboarding, but also no icon and not done. It's really just not done. No ads. It's shit. I mean, it's really early. It was just published and not really done anything with. So, okay, don't pick the bomb. And then how many noobs? Oh, right. These are 2 other games I was working on. See, I forget my own games because I'm making so many of them. This is why I need a slop map. I'm going to change this to... I'm going to change the title of this to the slop map. Slop map. Okay? That is what this map is that you're looking at. So you got do not pick the bomb. How many noobs? Okay. Put that right there. Okay. So these are 2 games. How many noobs? Problem. How many noobs is... Bad builds, no builds, bad/no builds. Let's see, what other problems are there with this game? It's really not done at all. Let's see. So you should watch Lancey Poo. He made a Skyhook FPS game in 3 to 4 hours, and it's 100 times better than all your games combined. Learn from him. I can take a look. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Okay, so we go and shrink this down. Hey, I'm a commercial construction project manager. I played this game for over a decade and recently decided to get into Roblox dev space. Are there a use for project manager in the space? That's a really interesting background, dude. Yeah, there is. People love having project managers on their project. That's necessary. You might be able to work with a studio. I would look at the different studios on Roblox and try to find a legitimate company that needs a project manager, because there's plenty of them that do, especially if they're managing so many AI slaves and human employees. Yes, Roblox is a serious operation, especially people with a lot of players and CCU. Big companies on Roblox exist, and they do need PMs, so I would go to those. Indigo is the best studio. Totally. It's totally the best studio. Go on Twitter, Mr. I'm Raccoon. Go on there and check it out. Anyway, bad/no build, and then don't pick the bomb. Don't pick the bomb. Needs new UI. I would say needs new UI, tutorial, and it needs, what else does it need? Round system polish, intermission setup, no real area to stand around, /no camera mode. I'm criticizing my own games right now, and I'm writing it down on the Slop map, okay? So the Slop map, okay, so we have the problems written down for these games. These games are really not done at all. So we got this. Onboarding sucks, blah, blah, blah. Voxel maxing, fairy build. Yeah, fairy build. I want fairy build to be done. If I could write the problems in all these games, that's the thing. What would I say is the main problem in fairy build? I think the main problem in fairy build right now is, let's see, it needs a tutorial. Well, it doesn't need a tutorial, but let's see, refine first few minutes. Let's see, so we need make it easier to get a crafting table, easier to craft first tool, take away pickaxe freebie, start them out on crafting wood shovel and pickaxe and axe. Yeah, the first few minutes of fairy build need to be better, but also we need a custom model for the floating pixie dust in game. There's no model, just blocks right now. Looks shitty. And we need codecs to fix, well, we just need AI to fix the varied grass colors not being blended well. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. In the skyscraper game, the proximity prompts are bad. We're gonna fix it, bro. We're working on. We have like 15 games to work on. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done, and I'm tracking all the problems. So, hold on, guys. If you guys send feedback on one of the games, here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put it on the Slop map. So basically, I'm gonna screenshot this. This says, hold up, what do you say? It says proximity prompts are bad, blah blah blah, not well made. Copy the grow a garden ones. We're gonna copy the grow a garden ones. Thanks, bro. We're gonna redo this. Thanks for the feedback, guys. Specific constructive criticism is appreciated, like we do on the game reviews. And we're basically just gonna do, yeah, your feedbacks will be taken as a problem. So problem. Okay. The core interactions being bad in the game is severely going to tank the capacity of the gameplay to get anybody involved. So, thanks. Anyway, check him. His name is Lancey Poo. He made a game in 3 to 4 hours with Claude, and it got 3K visits in 3 days. Okay, we'll check it out. Why not use AI to recognize the problems? Because AI can't recognize the problems as good as a human. Usually. Or it'll recognize the problem and do a half-assed solution that doesn't actually fix it and then call it done. And call the problem solved when it's not, when a human plays it. Like, oh, fix the proximity prompts, and then it makes a worse proximity prompt. So humans need to do that type of criticisms and track the process often now. can AI kind of iterate on its own work? Yeah, Gauntlet Loop exists, where basically it compares against another game and then it improves it and refines it until it is up to that standard of quality threshold in different areas. It just loops on it over and over. But in my experience, it's not the magic people claim it is. They probably have a better setup than me. I need to figure out a bunch of stuff about vibe coding myself. All right, guys, so now we're going into the chamber of... Hold on, wait, there's one more thing I forgot. There's one more public game I forgot. We cannot forget this. And this is starting to annoy me because I put this into another group. I kind of wish I put it in Wild Wild Worlds. We got Lucky Block Wars. Lucky Block Wars is basically, it's just generally unpolished. Like, I honestly think generally unpolished needs to be rebuilt completely. Generally unpolished, decent idea needs to be rebuilt completely, simply around just the core mechanics, no endless / goal. I ran a goal, I ran a goal in Codex for like 24 hours on this thing, running my Codex limits out, letting it work autonomously. And it just made the game worse and more laggy. And it added some effects that were good. But overall, the game came together to be really unperformant slop. And it needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. And I need to prompt meticulously on the 3 core features. The top things, let's just like combat, bases, and then respawns. If I just focus on combat, bases, and respawns and took out everything else and just gutted it dry, it would be way better. Combat... bases, respawns. If we had all of that down to a T and it didn't feel like AI, and if I use a freaking use a UI pack as everyone's telling me, use a UI pack as everyone's telling me, this game would be way better. You know what, it could use a new icon too. I think the blue kind of makes it get a giveaway as AI. Need new icon that has grass in it so it don't look as AI slop maxed. Or no character. Okay, there we go. I sent you a UI pack, thanks. Are you allowed to send it? I just need Astra, to be honest. Yeah, we do need Astra. We're going to do it. All right, my recommendation is to tell the AI all of your problems and list them to the AI so it can quickly fix the issue under your supervision. Yep, work on it. Why are you working on so many games and not ambitiously working on one game and refining it? Because that's not how I work, dude. Don't tell me how to work in terms of my portfolio. You can criticize the games, but I work on many games at once, and that's my choice, okay? Why don't you work on one game? Just not how I work, okay? But I can see the problems across many games, and these things can teach me how to make one game better. So will I focus? I'm probably going to lock in and focus on just one of these. Yes, I'm not going to change to working on one game at a time, but I will polish one game at a time. Tell you what. So if right now I'm tracking every game because I have so many damn games. I'm trying to put them all on a giant, what we call a slop map. So this is the slop map, right? Slop map, and then I can track the problems and see all my games at once and then figure out what deserves my attention. It's really hard if the games are just stuck inside of Roblox Studio to remember all of them, because there's so many my brain can't even remember them all. The slop map needs to track all of the slop. So let's see, we need, okay, hold up, 384. So we got the slop map. Okay, so now we need the next one. Hold up. Do your games get good stats? No, hell no. The Lucky Blocks game could be fun if you know how to do random properly. Yeah, the Lucky Blocks game would be fun if the core interaction was good, which it is not. And I think the core interaction, it needs to be built by me for the UI, and then I need to let AI not try to code all of it once, just code the mechanics in isolation with control. Control how it does things. Honestly, if there's one game I want to remake, to be honest, I think there's high remake potential here because I know what to do. Let's see, high remake potential because I know what to do on this one. Like, I know what would make this game good. So it has high remake potential, okay? Anyway, my game reached 500 of 16 plus players after 80K to 120K Robux worth of ads, and then they changed it to 250, and now it's 0 out of 250. It somehow reset. Bro, contact Roblox support. I don't think it should have reset. That's crazy, though. Wish the best for you, bro. Okay, let's see here. So we got a couple more games. So some of these games are private, so I have to screenshot more games into the map. So we're gonna go to, and why am I doing this? It's to organize my shit, because I got so many projects. So anyway, let's see. So we got private games. So I need to kind of separate this, because some of these are public. These are all public. These aren't public. So the Voxel Max games, these aren't public. So I'm gonna put them over here. These ones are public. These are private. So I'm gonna add a line. So I'm gonna say this is a dividing line. These are private games. So we're going to write private, okay? Private. Do you ever think of not using AI? Maybe your games don't get good stats because it's fully made by AI and not fun to play. No, the fucking reason they're not fun to play is not because of AI. It's because I used AI wrong. So I didn't make it polished, and I admit that. But just because AI exists does not mean it has to be bad. You just need to get better at using it. So I'm improving at using it. So y'all just got to be patient already. I got too many games on my plate for y'all to be yapping. But anyway, watch him. You might learn to make something with AI, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I hear you, bro. I heard it the first time. Defend with Apple. Slap. Let's see. So we got card games is one thing. So we had another category called card games. Because I figure that AI could make, like, the thesis behind the card game. Because the thesis behind the card games is similar to the thesis behind the voxel blocky games. Because the blocky games, the thesis is, well, AI is very good at simple builds. It's bad at complicated stuff. That's where it falls apart. So if you make a simple built game, AI could do the code and the builds. That's the theory behind voxel maxing. Card games, the idea is more like, well, it's a small playing area, so you don't need a crazy good map. So AI could feasibly build that because it's just building a gameplay loop. And cards, if you use like viewport frames, you can make them really sick looking. Play them out of your hand. Okay, so we go and screenshot Liar. We had several card games. We made them all at once. Most of them ended up Slop, but actually people really liked one of them. It was Don't Pick the Bomb. And yes, that is actually a card game. So we got My Card Beats Yours. My Card Beats Yours kind of sucked. The interactions were okay, but there wasn't like any player agency. Like, you don't actually choose what to do. Why not polish your games yourself, like get builds in UI? Yeah, I don't have a problem with doing that. I just need the time to do it. We've been busy lately. We've been reviewing games more than we're making games. And right now I'm just trying to organize my head. So y'all can be patient on the polishing stuff. I will polish the minute that I actually am able to jump in one of these games. But first I'm figuring out what game I'm actually going to work on, which I am leaning toward first Destroy a Skyscraper and Lucky Block Wars. So, but also I started a prompt on Plane Crash, but I'm not sure how salvageable Plane Crash is without a lot of freaking work, a lot of physical rebuilding. This definitely needs a new icon. Icon equals Slop. So that one's needs a new icon. But I mean, this game, I know what I would do to remake Lucky Block Wars, so we might do that off stream or online. I'm not going to watch it right now. I'm going to do a video, or a stream rather, where I react to Roblox development content creators and also Roblox videos. So if you want to see that stream, send it on that one. And guys, let me know if you want to see that stream. I would like to do reactions. So we'll do reactions to Roblox dev videos. That's going to be a new content format, but I would watch it on there. If he's working on 10 games, there will never be any polishing going on here. All right, buddy. You know exactly how my process works. You know better than me. Got it, bro. All right. Anyway, so we got card games. We got this is Defend the Apple. So this was a game we made with volunteers. So we got this made with volunteers. Made with volunteers. Okay. So guys, you have to understand. We're going to take 12, 13 different, however many games we've made, and we're going to take all of them and track them. And then after the games are tracked, we're then going to decide which one to polish. And I'm going to focus on polishing 1 or 2. And then we're going to get a UI pack, as you guys always suggest to me. Yes, a UI pack. I know, it's crazy. He's actually going to use a UI pack? Yes. I'm going to use a UI pack. Oh, blow up your friends with dynamite. Some of these aren't even worth tracking because they sucked. And I can recognize that about some of my own games. Ride a brain rot. Did ride a brain rot. I forgot about this game. That one we might revisit. Let's see. So we got... See, this is why we need to map this. Because otherwise I wouldn't have the slop map. And you forget you made even certain games. Oh, Lucky Block Farm. See, I forgot we were even working on it. This was made with volunteers. So these two are made with volunteers. This is separate. These are the card games. So don't pick the bomb. Let me put a good old like rectangle around this. So color. Let's see. So fill none, and then a red outline around this sucker. We're gonna do that. Okay. Boom. Because this is the one that people liked. So we go and highlight that. Oh, hang on. Hold up. Let's see. Highlight. I'm trying to highlight. I made this app. It's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Nope, I want the highlight to be green. Nope, not filled green. Okay. Green highlight. Boom. Okay. Don't use the UI pack because they're used in many games. Make your own unified theme. No thanks. That's slow maxing. I would rather lazy max. Derp says he wants to talk to you. All right. Like right now. And I heard y'all be lying about what he'd be saying. Derp wants to talk. Does he? Maybe a different time. I'm working on something. But anyway. Rot a brain rot. Let's see. Solid City. That was another game. See, there's a lot of unfinished projects that were parked. We need to fix that, right? We need to work on this. Solid City, we put that there. Brain Rot Exchange, okay. B15, yeah, there's so many of these. Hold up. What's over here? What is over here? Yeah, I tried making an obby with AI. We're going to forget about some of these because some of these are just trash. They should just be forgotten. Okay. Let's see what we got. That was trash. Let's see. Some of the AI slop is trash. So we aren't going to revisit. Dynamite Crash Course was kind of cool. It was just really early. So that was a voxel max game. So let's see. We got to organize. Made with volunteers. Ride a brain rot. Solid City. Let's see. So private. Okay. Put this over here. Boom. Dynamite Crash Course. Okay. So we'll put this here. Boom. Okay. And then, hold up. Active, okay, here. Yeah, right now, okay. What is the best way to save and utilize your usage? The best way to use your usage is, don't ask me. I don't know, because I burn my codex and FLOD instantly. I use the method. The method is top secret, though, so we don't really talk about that. But the method is recommended, if you do know it. Okay, so we got... this one, drive. Okay, I need to just delete this text box. Okay, so I need to go to My Creations on Roblox. And I need to go to, let's see, Messing Around. Okay. Oh, where is it? Come on, it was called, okay. Where is it? I really don't know where it is. Where is my own game? I made a game in, did I put it in a group? I really don't know where. Drive a bus 9,000 miles down a hill. Okay, whatever. We're just going to forget about it. We'll just put it in text. Okay, fine. So it was definitely not a card game. I know that. Let's see. Made with volunteers. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. We go and scale this up. Okay. Boom. All right. This is going to be called Drive a Bus 9,999 miles down a hill. Okay. Boom. Green. I'm only working on 3 games right now. Are you disappointed, Smarty? Honestly, no. Because I am swamped. I'm swamped in games. How many games even is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I'm working on 21 games at once. Yeah. So the slop maxer is slop maxing. But the thing is, I have to isolate my focus. So somebody asked me, are you going to work on Be a Firework? I'm going to consider it, right? Because this one had the most highly engaged users, and sadly some of them got removed. So I only have 85, but it had, I swear it had more. It had like 140. So they must have like raised the requirement for what a highly engaged user is when they lowered it to 250. Or I've reached the 3-month cutoff, which wouldn't really make sense to me because I don't think it's been 3 months since I published this. Oh, I'm only working on one game right now. Am I doing it wrong? Yep, you are. You're not slop maxing enough. Do whatever, bro. It's just, I like to work on multiple to test a lot of ideas. But it means you need to then refocus your efforts on the ones that actually have potential. But what does goal do? Goal just makes codecs work in a loop over and over and over until it achieves the objective, which can make it work for long time frames and hours. When is the next review? Tomorrow. I know everybody's asking for the next review. It's tomorrow, bro. It is tomorrow. We do game reviews daily, but let's see what we got. So, AI can make games that are fun to play. Yeah, I can make games that are fun to play. Quantity over quality. Yes, quantity over quality, guys. Goal will absolutely slaughter your usage, it seems. Yeah, even with Luna, it seems to slaughter your usage. So I don't really like using Goal. I haven't really gotten good results with it anyway. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I just have not found it to be very good. And I had it on this game, and it added tons of effects. It made it look slightly better, but it ruined the performance, which was really quite annoying. It was a nuisance. It was nuisance maxed, right? But, hey, let me see. Tutorial replay. Why is this thing... Is my computer's running out of RAM? Are we serious right now? Hold on. Let me quit Chrome. Are we serious right now? We actually can't be serious right now. Quit Chrome. Don't reopen. Do not. Shut up. Am I running out of RAM? Are we seriously running out of RAM? Boy, it's because I have all these studio windows open. This will crash the stream if this keeps on going on. Okay, close on ferry build. Okay, we have destroy a skyscraper. Needs a lot of work. The onboarding needs work, but the builds need work. I don't have much faith in this game. The more I look at it, the more it looks like AI slop. So I think that we are considering... I'm considering just remaking the UI is my next task in Destroy Skyscraper. Like rebuild the UI in that game and also in Lucky Block Wars. So guys, I did buy a pack a while back. I forgot where I bought it. It was a pack though of studded UI. Have you thought about making a tower defense? Yeah, I thought about it. It'd be fun. So let's see. We need new finder window. Okay. We have a new finder window. Yo, bro. Yo, if Derp is watching, add me on Discord, SmartyRBX. Let's talk sometime. Maybe not right now, but let's do it on stream when I'm not working. Let's absolutely do that chat. Mr. Guy who was telling me that, tell him. But anyway, so if he closed it, I don't know if he did. But SmartyRBX is my Discord. I tried to add him. I did type in DirtMonster83, but I did not see if it actually added him. Because I typed it in, I hit add friend, and then whoosh, it was just off into the void. I didn't see anything come out of it. This reminds me of the How Bad Can I Be song from the Lorax. Good, good. We're going to drain lakes. Okay, it better remind you of that. Okay. Guys, so I downloaded a stud UI pack. So I'm searching my downloads folder for this. Is it in here? Is the studded UI pack? Let's see. Stud. If I type in stud, is it in here? Design a research study. What is that? That's probably an old school assignment. That is not stud. UI pack. I'm trying to find my UI pack. UI. Maybe it's in downloads if I type in UI. Okay. UI. Chat. Exclamation point. Okay, so this is one of those free UI packs. Okay, guys. I think I bought it on Clearly Dev. If I go to my Clearly Dev purchases and I go log in, then Clearly Dev should have it, right? Let's see. Am I I don't know how I'm logged into Clearly Development. Log in. Discord. I probably can log in with Discord because I'm Lazy Maxer. Okay, so I'm logged in. Let's see. So orders. Orders, yes. So I did buy an order. I bought. Let's see what I ordered. So I ordered the low poly. What? Low poly pack. That's not what I want. And this one was on May 26, 2026. So what is this? This must be it. A Lucky Block pack. That's not it. I bought the Lucky Block pack for something else. So I'm on the wrong Clearly Dev account. Oh my god. Are we serious right now? Guys, do you ever guys use Clearly Dev? Let's see. So I probably am logged in Microsoft Edge. Guys, why am I getting a call on my iPhone? Is this derp with the 1-800 number? Do you guys hear this? I literally hear this. I'm literally getting a call right now from a 1-800 number. They're sending a voicemail too. Bro, who is calling me? It's not derp. Derp does not have a 1-800 number. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys. I said call me on Discord, not on my iPhone. But anyway, that's funny. So, bro, they are sending a voicemail, low key. I don't know what this is. It's probably spam. But anyway, so we got. I need to finish what I was doing. Okay, that caught me off track. We're going on Clearly Dev. So is Clearly Dev signed in? Is it already signed in? Okay, I need to log in. Okay, so I'm going to log in. Hold on. SmartyRBX at Gmail. I think that's it. Bro, I don't know how to log in. Okay, but I know it's in my email. So hold on, guys. Hang on with me. Let's see. So maybe, let's see. Let's see. UI pack. Nope, not in that account. Okay. Why are all my Google accounts signed out? This is annoying. To help keep your account secure. Blah de blah de blah. Okay, let's see. So I need UI pack. Your purchase of Roblox Stud UI pack. I found it. I found it, guys. It was on itch.io. Itch.io. Does anybody know this pack? It was this. It was this one. It was by Hops Dev. Does anybody know this pack? This is the pack that I'm using. Imagine it's the frogs who are terrorizing you. No, I think it's derp with the 1-800 number. Oh, I see what it is. It's my car insurance. Okay, thanks a lot. Progressive. Okay. Yeah, the frogs are calling me. Okay, here we go. So, guys, do you know this one? This is a studded UI pack. Are you telling me I actually have to hard work, Max? F this, I'm out. Okay, but anyway, so I need to import this sucker. So I need to download it. I already own it. Y'all aren't telling me if you know this one. In DMs, there's a studded. I already own a studded pack. I'm going to use this. So I'm going to open it in a new Roblox Studio place. The Roblox Studded UI Pack is perfect for saving you time while creating your next visually appealing Roblox game. Well, damn, I hope it's visually appealing. I hope it doesn't look like AI slop. You know, AI slop, I like AI slop, but I don't like it when things look like AI slop. And we're starting to see this more and more. Smarty's becoming self-aware. Yes. I don't want my games to look like AI slop anymore. So, thank you very much. We're going to do some work to fix that. So, let's see. So, group 22. See, this is what's weird. I was lazy maxing so hard. I tried AI to sort through this thing. It couldn't figure it out. So, I need to figure it out. So, everything is visible, and yet I can see none of it. Why can I not see any of the UI items in here? All of it is set properties visible. It's literally visible. Is it the screen GUI? Are the properties wrong on this? Size. Does it say the size? Does it say the size of this? It's position. What if I put it at 0? Oh, that was the problem, the position. Okay. So, I've imported this. Okay. This size. Oh, it's in... What the hell? That explains a lot of problems. It was literally an offset. Size 1, 0, 1, 0. GIFs. Bro, do I need to like select all of this and like fix this guy's UI? I mean, he probably did it for a reason, right? I always assume people do stupid things for a reason. Like setting everything to offset when it should be scale. But I don't know if that was for a reason. Okay, so hold up. I'm trying to move objects around. Can I just like, can I move all of these things? Okay, why is it like not centered? That's the thing. It's not centered. It's going to piss me off. Okay, screen GUI. Is there a property I need to change on this? I don't think so. I don't honestly think so. Okay, group. Position. Okay, so position. Position is at, yeah, the position is not the center of the screen, which really is obvious. 0. Can I just put it at 0? Nope. No, sir, you may not. You may not do that. Can I set the anchor point? Let's see, anchor point. See, this is why I hate hard work, Maxon. What is this? Be anchor point 0.5, 0.5. Nope, that isn't going to help us. So I guess it's just screwed up. Like the positions are just screwed up. Can I just, okay, let me take one of these panels, okay? One panel, and we go and make them all invisible except one. Okay, of course it wants to fight me. If I select this, see, the UI editor for Roblox sucks because you try to grab something, it grabs the wrong thing. You can't drag it around. Let's see, so we got the position 0.5, 0.5. Hey, there we go. Now it actually worked. So I need to make the position 0.5, not 0. Duh. That actually makes more logic. 0.5, 0.5. Okay, so then that should be that. Why doesn't this UI have actual studs? Because it claims to be a studded UI, but I think the image is something I don't have access to. Like, it's just showing this blank image, which is really quite annoying. Because the UI image, it's using the placeholder. So did this guy who made the pack, like, why did, okay, more information. But dude, here's the problem, right? There's the RBXMX, there's basically the RBX model file, but the image is a placeholder PNG, so it doesn't actually have studs. I think that's what caught me off guard. I didn't really try that hard to import this. I probably just need a different image, so I need a different image of studs. That's pretty easy to change. It's just kind of annoying. Like, why isn't there already an image in there of studs? So I can search up studs, and then I can grab this, copy asset ID, and then I can go to the image label. And then if I just select all the image labels, this is probably going to be cooked. But if I just select all of these and I do image and I paste in the ID, it should use it. Okay, that isn't going to work because it's not big enough. So why did this mofo not do this right? Is there a way to tile? Scale type, tile, right, yes, I know that. I think I knew that. Tile size 0.5, 0. 0.5, 0. No, 0.5, 0, 1, 0. No. Hold up. Hold up. Guys, fighting Roblox to design UI sucks. Does anybody have a good plugin? Anybody built one? Because a lot of people are telling me they're building AI, UI plugins with AI. Honestly, I see why. Because Roblox is really bad at organizing this design function system. Come on, 0.5. I just want to make it 0.5. Okay, 0.25. When will the studs look normal? 0.2. Let's see, 175. Okay, and then 1. Let's see, so 1.25, 0. Boom. Oh, that's starting to look good. Okay, 1.3. Hey, not bad, not bad. Okay, so let's see. Is there a better image than this? Is this actually the one that I want to use? Because, like, maybe one of them is a little bit more visible. If I swap this out, it's probably going to tile differently. No, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, that's okay looking. So Now we need to check like all of the, okay, some of them are scaled wrong because it's different, because they're different sizes and stuff. So this one, it looks wrong. So I'm literally gonna have to like manually go in and fix a bunch of junk, and do that by hand. This is the work the lazy maxer's avoiding. Do tile size 0, 100, okay, you're right. I just saw your comment, bro. Tile size 0, 100, 0, 100. Thanks for commenting that. That's actually right. You are actually right, but I want the studs bigger, so I'm going to do 200. It's going to mean the studs are tiled differently on different screens, though. I just saw that. You're right, because it didn't reload the chat. I wasn't looking at chat anyway. Yeah, how big should studs be in the studded UI? I don't honestly know, right? Because I don't make it. Let's see. So let's do like 175 instead of 200. 175. Okay, that's not bad. You know, not awful. How to make UI look good using AI ruin my UI? The way you make it look good is you have to use a UI pack, or you have to really beat Claude or Codex really into generating images for it. Because otherwise it just looks bad generally. Sometimes Claude can do okay, but it makes it in basic frames and text labels. And now the more that time goes on with AI being a thing, frames and text labels start to look like AI slop, because it's just basic. Okay, so basic means AI these days. It used to be that basic was handmade. Now it just means AI. Okay, so you need to have like it all be generated with, built with images rather. Let's see. So how does this look, guys? How does that look? It looks okay. I mean, like, does this really? I feel like the other games, there's got to be a better UI pack I'm not using. I feel like this isn't the best looking studded UI pack I could have bought. It was $5 though, so I can't complain too much. I feel like it looks too boxy and like a little bit outdated in the way that some of the buttons look. From your perspective of the time you joined Roblox to now, do you like the direction Roblox is going in? Yeah, in that games are improving in quality in a lot of aspects, but not in the way that most people attack it. Oh, it's turning into toddler dopamine farms, like what Creek recently said on Twitter. But the real issue is that it's walling out small developers, which I'm not for, especially with the 250 highly engaged users requirement. It's a pile of BS. Bullcrap. That's the worst UI I've ever seen. AI would make better UI pack than this, to be honest. Y'all are going brutal on the UI pack earlier. I didn't see those chats. I didn't see that. Why is that? Why do you guys not like it? Let's see. It's better than AI generated UI, but it's a little bit boxy, you know? So I might have bought the wrong one. So you guys want to link me one that's better, because I might need to spend money to get a better studded UI pack. This one's kind of mid. I really can't lie. I saw that needle in a haystack post on Twitter, and that was like 50 copies of it on Roblox already. I saw that too. I knew that people would do it. Did you already release the video that saves you AI credits, the method? I don't think I'm going to post the method. Because it might get taken off. You know, that's the problem. It might get taken off. I don't really know what's going to happen. Gifts. Okay. Index. Gifts. Okay. Okay, cool. Well. I need to study and find another UI pack, because this one sucks. So, guys, I need to write this down. Write down what we're doing. So what we're gonna do is this is the plan. Use UI pack to remake UI in this game. So guys, we're gonna remake it in a base plate, okay? Base plate. And then we're gonna do the same thing for, what is it called? We're going to do the same thing for destroy a skyscraper, okay? So this one is being sponsored, so we need to do that. So these are some of the main actions, right? Y'all are like, focus on one game. You know, I won't go that far, but I will focus on 2. How about that? I've learned from my mistakes and mishaps in life. All right, so we're going to work on 2, and we're going to try to make this polished. Use the UI pack to remake UI in this game. So we're going to do the UI remake in 2 different games. I'm going to have to come back and find a new one. Do you use the method? A new UI pack. What do you think the reason is for not having a front page game at the moment? For me, I don't have a good enough game to hit the front page, and I don't have a good enough idea. Well, maybe I have a good enough idea. I just need to make these games higher quality, especially in the onboarding. And if the onboarding is better, I have faith that the stats will improve. I think that's a huge problem, because the more games I review on stream, the more I'm revealing. The number one problem Roblox devs seem to have is onboarding and lack of clarity. You could have a low-quality game, but it could still be fun if you understand how to play it, and you treat the player like a stupid idiot when they first join. So I'm going to do that. I genuinely do think you could focus on one, but it makes sense why you don't, because you're currently solo deving. Yeah, exactly. I want more shots on goal, and sometimes that costs quality, and I get it. I'm paying in quality to make more projects. We need to know the method for the fans. Well, you can go to one of my streams where I revealed it, okay? But your game was finished, how to make good UI using AI. Yeah, your game was finished. Then you need to revert it. If AI ruined it, then just revert it back to the UI you had before. Making good UI with AI, I might be able to show you some other time. Maybe I can have Mike on stream, because Mike could show his method. Because he has a good method. He's a programmer I hired from the Philippines for my prototype pipeline. He might be able to do it better. Maybe personal. Do you do other side hustles besides Roblox? Roblox isn't a side hustle to me. It's a main job. But I'm mainly not making money from direct development. I'm making money from game reviews and from YouTube and from streaming and from videos and guides. But I don't really use other side hustles or whatever you want to call it. I mainly work on this stuff. Somebody asked me earlier, do you think some Roblox game developers making cash grabs use frameworks, or do they mainly use server scripts, local scripts, and module scripts? Yes, some people use frameworks, okay? I don't think all of them do. I think most of them aren't thinking about it now. If you're truly a quote-unquote cash grabber, you're probably just using AI at this point and lazy maxing it, if you're smart. Okay, did you check this UI pack? What UI pack? You didn't tell me which one. You can't send a link in chat. Send it to me on Discord, Mr. Fair Gaming, SmartyRBX. And for the UI, I can't use ChatGPT image generation and just upload it. Yeah, that's basically what Mike does. Try that, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. You got to generate, basically he generates an image, like a concept image, quote unquote, and then he has AI regenerate each part of that, like the shop button, the cash add button, everything, the X button, the frames for the rebirth. All of it needs to be regenerated as a transparent background PNG and then uploaded into Studio. And you have to do all that manually. That takes time and the hard work maxing I don't want to do. So I changed the mic method with one tweak. Have Codex do all of it and automatically turn the build the concept image, but also turn it into the separate PNGs through image gen, through 50 different image gen tool calls inside of the Codex. And that's actually pretty smart. That's a lot of process. Yeah, that's why I think you may want to do that. But I may need to do have a mic on here. That's what I meant to say. I want to have Mike on here to explain that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go to the gym because I'm feeling this monster hit. I need to burn off some energy. So peace out, guys. I'm going to come back tomorrow or maybe tonight. But I'm just going to go later. Thanks for joining us for this lazy maxing process. We haven't really done like crazy lazy maxing day. Mainly we've done map maxing. Mapping out my entire slop map of games. All my 21 games. Holy moly. I'm working on way more than just 12, 13 games. And then we did, some exploration of a UI pack I had and found out it was bad. So next time we lazy max, we're going to be doing game review stream tomorrow, first thing. So we're going to do that. But next time I lazy max, we're going to do a lot more to make this UI better. We're going to get a new pack. All right, guys, later. Thank you for joining us. Good streams, man. Hell yeah. I hit legs today. Nice. I'm also doing that. Wish me